Welcome back, my friends, to Fallout New Vegas. This is episode 2. Thank you for being here with me today. Last we left off, we just finished character creation with our boy Doc Mitchell. We dropped a bunch of shit that we frankly should not have here on the ground, and now we're going to go over to the Prospector Saloon and say hello to, what was her name? Salty Sandy? Salty... Not Salty. Smiling Sandy? Someone with an alliterative S name. And apparently she's going to have some information for us, some help to get us back on our feet and help us survive.
Howdy.
Easy Pete, huh?
What can Easy Pete do for you?
You are a sun-tanned man, Easy Pete. I was going to say young man, but I don't think that's particularly appropriate. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me? Why are you called Easy Pete? Do you know anything about Victor? I'll ask you all these questions.
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more.
So everyone does actually know what happened.
If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Fair enough. Why are you called Easy Pete, Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Sounds like a pretty good life. You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver? Yeah, no kidding.
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term.
Well, I mean, it's a lot clearer than prospecting.
Broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Fair enough. I guess that's kind of like prospecting. What's wrong with the NCR, Easy Pete?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not.
Yeah, fair enough.
Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Fair enough. Did you ever find anything good while Man, I could sit here and have a conversation with Easy Pete all day long.
Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
I hear that. Tell me about the Legion, Easy Pete.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Kaisar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though.
Huh.
The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know.
It's an unfortunate situation.
We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Fair enough. Man, it's like a slave army is a sad prospect. The idea that everyone the NCR takes down is likely not, well, maybe not everyone. I was going to say everyone is not conscripted by choice. I guess actually, is anyone conscripted by choice? Is the word conscript inherently not by choice? I don't know. Doesn't matter. What's so important about Hoover Dam, Easy Pete?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Fair enough. I keep saying that over and over. Something about his kind of cowboy mannerisms is making me like emulate it. What do you use the Bighorners for? You know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Interesting. Thinks it's hiding something. Well, Bighorners are for milk, right? Meat and hide, never mind.
Mostly.
I'm thinking of the Brahmin.
Put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off.
That's kind of cute.
A bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
All right, well, good to know that the hides are
Keep your gun
useful,
handy if you go poking around
valuable.
Some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Thank you, Easy Pete. You are a great conversation partner, my friend. I got this energy pistol on hand. I don't have very many bullets, so I'm going to have to be careful on that account. But it'll keep me safe in a jam, I think. It also takes up fucking like a fourth of my screen. It's like, geez. All right, let's go talk to Salty Sally. Let's see what she's got to say. Is this her? Sonny smiles. Sorry.
Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Oh, you got a weird voice actress. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
It sounds like she can't decide whether or not she's supposed to have a southern drawl or not. This is a nice place. Dean Domino, huh? Oh, my classic guy. On stage in person. The sensational Joey Baxter. Oh, man. I love me some Joey Baxter. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of business. It is also the middle of the day. Fair enough. Why do I keep saying fair enough? Goodsprings settler.
Supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
Alright, thank you. I figured. But I suppose it's good to have confirmation. Alright. Miss Lady. Oh, here she is. What, we're gonna do some target practice? I know how to fire my gun if that's what you're doing.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Where?
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
No, I don't see them. That must be... Oh, that's a big horn. Cool looking. Sarsaparilla... Okay. How do I do my favorites? I don't remember. Did you just tell me? Oh, wait, shit. Okay, here we go. Go tab, inventory. It's been a while since I played a Bethesda game that's this old. Or Bethesda engine game. I know it wasn't Bethesda who made it. I'm going to put the laser pistol as number 1. There we go. That's how we assign it. Take my binoculars, put that as number 8. Can I do that? There we go. Laser pistol, varmint rifle. Let's put that as number 2 for now. Why can I not use... Oh, 2 is ammo swap. I gotcha. Alright. Whoops. Man, that tab inventory is taking some getting used to. Alright, so I got my varmint rifle here. Good to have, I suppose. Now, where are these things that she wants me to shoot at? Bottles up on the fence? Am I crazy? Ah, here we go. Alright, let's do it. Iron sights. Blam, baby. I missed. Oh, I got a little bit of sway. Missed twice.
That's the right idea.
There we go.
On the sight.
Not a very good shot.
Try
There we go.
and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Oh, good point. Thanks, Miss Lady.
Next
There
shot.
we go.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Not
Tell
really.
you what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I think I've learned enough.
Suit yourself. Hope this helped. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me.
See what I mean? It's
Hey,
something
do me a
about her
favor.
lines are very
Trudy,
stiffly
She's
delivered.
the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
If I did ask you to poke your head in and say hi. Alright, Sonny. I'll do that. Go and meet Prospector Trudy, or Trudy at the Prospector Saloon. Wait, what? Back in here? Alright. Oh, here's a little workbench. I don't know what these are for. Workbench, I can, let's see, conversion, SEC to M, overcharge. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can make them more powerful, it seems. Nice. Well, we could do that right now. It's probably not the best thing. I think that's the that's an action for when you have an ammo surplus. Reloading bench, huh? Cool. Man, I keep hitting escape. That is not the button. It's gonna take some getting used to. All right, I'll stop in and talk to Miss Mom, but I want to go to the goods store, general goods store. What's up, guy?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up.
Yep.
The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office.
Oh, I
I've
did
got
get
plenty
shot
of
in the
supplies
head.
For sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo.
Oh, yeah?
Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've
Ugh,
also got
give me that
boxes
Diet
of
Coke.
surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Sure. All it takes is one to keep you alive. What makes the surplus ammo inferior?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Ah, I understand. Thanks for the explanation, Chet. That I actually did not know. Do you happen to know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns.
All right.
The Great Khans
That's good to
normally
know.
stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Huh. All right. So we know he's got the Great Khans with him. Anything else you can tell me about the
They're
Great
tough
Khans?
sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
All right. What about New Vegas? You ever been there?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip.
I didn't know that the reformed police that the intro mentioned were NCR. Because NCR has a vested interest in keeping New Vegas open. Kind of makes sense to me.
Can do.
All right, what you got for me? You got any... I only have 18 caps. It's not a whole lot. You got any... Oh, he's got all kinds of shit. Look at this. You got any... What kind of energy cells? He does, but I can only buy 6. That's not great. I need some cash. I'd like to know more about Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots.
Interesting.
The other casinos follow
I do remember
Mr. House's
that.
rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, now I gotta go and talk to that robot, Victor, for sure. I actually have seen Mr. House. I do remember getting that far in the game. Ooh. In the game the first time. But I won't say anything about it, of course, not until we're there. Nice little spot you got. Chet, we need to get you a nicer bed, my friend. Let's go talk to Sandy. What was her name? Sonny Smiles? Oh, shit. Nope. That's... God. Keep hitting escape, exit. I did not want to open up that door. And this is, the other lady's in here, too. Mom of some kind, right?
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
Whoa.
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the...
Hey, Joe.
What do you want?
Who the fuck are you? What was that you said about Ringo? What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
Let's say I help you take over this town. Nope. This area is your territory? Yeah, that's a good question there.
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east.
I was wondering why you're wearing NCR
now
stuff.
We're calling the shots.
Oh, is that so? What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
That's speech 20. I just need to know if I should watch my step around you.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland, Joe?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion
I like his
still
voice
fighting
actor.
over Hoover Dam for some reason.
I mean, I think the reason's obvious. Although, to be fair, I did have to ask myself, what do you know about the Legion? Man, everyone's got so many dialogue options.
But I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die.
Oh.
I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Fuck, man, I'd be afraid of them. Jeez. What about the NCR?
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Fair enough. Why do I keep saying that? That's not even something I say in, like, my regular vocabulary. Anyway. I think that's everything I need from Mr. Joe Cobb. Whoa. Jeez. Got out of here in a hurry, didn't you, Joe? Whoop. You must be the lady that I'm here to see,
Well,
Trudy.
You've been causing quite a stir.
Yes,
Glad
ma'am.
I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the
Yeah,
Prospector
experience. I overheard your argument. What was that all about? Oh man, she's got all kinds of things to ask me. Overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks
Or
like our
I've got
little
all kinds of
town
things to
got
ask her,
itself dragged
rather.
in the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Well, it's odd that Cobb wasn't able to find Ringo. The town's not that big. I mean, I wouldn't really know that yet, honestly. 'Cause I haven't really poked around all that much. What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Fair powder gangers.
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines.
Ah.
Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
Yeah.
It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
So they can just claim this territory, huh? Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it? I mean, I think the answer to that's pretty obvious. You don't just want to kill someone outright. Never mind, I want to talk about where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Oh, you just are willing to tell me that. All right. Never mind. I want to talk about something else. What happens if I help Ringo? Who's that man you were arguing with? I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me, know anything about him. I'll go there.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house.
Ugh.
I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I don't care about your radio. I'm not going to be rude like that. Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them.
Ooh.
Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive.
I know that
Which it could
road.
be for all I know.
Are we talking like Death Claws? It's wherever they headed. You still haven't said. Why is it? This is like this dick response down here.
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
All right. What happens if I help Ringo? Who is that man you were arguing with? Want me to take a... Hey, maybe I could fix her broken radio for her. I don't think my repair skill is all that great. Man, there's all kinds of stuff. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland? What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings.
Oh, that's right. There's
I'd even
a...
set you up with a discount.
What's it called?
Of course, helping Ringo
reputation
would also make
system.
the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo and Goodsprings will like me more. If I help the powder gangers, obviously they're going to like me more. These tutorial dialogue options are... You can kind of see through them. Well, fuck me. Now, if it were me... I don't know. I mean, the smart thing is not getting involved, right? And just kind of letting everyone deal with it as they would. But if those powder gangers are going to come around and shoot up everyone in Goodsprings, the reason I'm alive right now is because of this town here in Goodsprings and because of Doc Mitchell. So I think I'm willing to take on the ire of the powder gangers to help the people in Goodsprings. But maybe there's a solution here that doesn't require us to kill anyone. Or at least that'll be our last resort. Assuming we can even do it to begin with, but we are the player character, so... All right, who was that man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
You know where I can find him? Let's see. Let me take a look at your broken
Sure,
radio.
The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you.
I do need some caps.
I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Who's Mr. New Vegas? And the robot that rescued me.
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him? What does he actually do around here? How long has he been in Goodsprings? Yeah, you don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
I can see that. What does he actually do?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long has he been in Goodsprings? That's a good question.
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
I'd say, yeah, last question. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Yeah, heard about that. I know the answer. It has to be this many dialogue options because this is the tutorial town.
Be careful.
Thank you, Trudy. I appreciate the goodwill. And where's Miss Lady here, Sonny?
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
See what I mean? It's something about her voice acting. I just can't quite place it, but it's just a little off. A little short in caps, on caps.
Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse.
All
Most
right.
of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it. Take these.
Thank you. Magazine on locksmiths.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
That's right. Magazines are like a
Always happy to help someone
temporary
down on
skill
their luck.
boost or something. What do you do around here? Looks like an enforcer.
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Goodsprings, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Yeah, I could see that. All right. Well, let's talk about the areas around it.
Sure.
That actually is something I want to know. What other towns are nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it.
That's so cool that you can
Since
get
it
like
has the
map
giant
markers and
roller
stuff
coaster
just from
right in the
asking
middle of
around.
town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately.
Oh, that
I
was
wouldn't head
where
that
our
direction if I were
man
you,
went
though.
through, right?
Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Fair. What kind of creatures are there? I would like to know the answer to that
Around
question.
here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Goodsprings. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
All right. That's all I wanted to know.
If you want...
I know where Prim is now. All right, thank you,
Until
Sandy.
next-
What was your name? Why do I keep forgetting her name? Sonny Smiles. Not Sandy. I guess because the place is so sandy, right? That's why I'm thinking that. Here was the door that I tried to pick, or accidentally tried to pick. I'm not gonna go messing around with their stuff either. How about this? Why don't we go and talk to Ringo? We do need some caps. We're running pretty low on all kinds of materials, I'd say. Scavenging the schoolhouse would be a good idea too. Did it get marked on my map by chance? Because that would be nice. World map. Let's see. Goodsprings neutral, Sloan neutral. What is this? NCR Correctional Facility. That's where they escaped from. Canyon Wreckage. Prim. Fuck. Where was the schoolhouse? So I'm gonna mark that on my map. I'm surprised it didn't get marked on my map. That's okay. Does it show up on my compass? Like different locations? The guy's up at the gas station. That's where Ringo is. I was gonna go talk to him. I figure maybe there... here we go. Maybe there's a way for us to profit off of this, or at the very least, he might be able to tell us some way that we can talk with the powder gangers and figure out a solution that works for everybody, right? That doesn't end in... oh, shit, there's Victor. Gotta talk to him, too. Oh, I should go check out that spot where I died as well. Also, how do I check my journal? Let's see, quests. Ghost Town gunfight, offer to help Ringo deal with the powder gangers, and the source of Sierra Madre invitation. That's all the DLC stuff. They went that away. Can I track multiple ones at once? No, I cannot. Optional, talk to Victor. Inquire about your delivery assignment with the administrator of the Mojave Express in Prim. That's why I'm going to Prim. Alright, I gotcha. I'm zooming out just a little bit. Prim, there's Sloan. What is that? The New Vegas Strip? Northern Passage. It says I don't want to go north. Mojave Drive-In. Oh, there's Prim down south. That doesn't seem that far. Look, I can make that pretty easily, right? Where's the schoolhouse? That I do want to know. Looks like this is up against the world right here, World's Edge. Alright. Hello? Sunset open vending machine. Sunset sarsaparilla, huh? H2O plus 5, HP, sure, why not? It's not like we have fucking anything right now. Any resource is useful.
That's close enough.
Take it easy, Ringo.
What do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy if that's what you're asking. I'm just having a look around. If you're gonna shoot, you better not miss.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all.
I don't blame you.
Got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Bro, I ain't got time to be playing games right now. You know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Yeah, probably not. See, what are you gonna do about the powder gangers? Why are they out to get you? I kinda need the answer to most of these.
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help?
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board.
Ask around and see who I can round up. I suppose so.
Start with Sonny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
All right. Well, hold on a second there, Ringo.
So what's going on?
I haven't talked to her yet.
Oh. Well, I don't want to make a move until she's with us.
All right, so I guess that's just it then. All right, fine. I'll go talk to her. I want to talk to Victor first. Where'd that boy go? There he is. Now, then, never mind. That's a bighorn. Hey, Victor. Gotta love that twang. Let's go talk to him. I also want to go up on that hill, just kind of see what the surrounding area looks like. Is that gunshots? No? Don't know. What's up, guy?
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thank you very much, Victor. Are you decent in a fight? I could use more firepower if you have any. Thanks for digging me out of that grave. You know who those men were. Oh my god. So many dialogue
Trouble
options.
with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough.
All right. Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Is that so? How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once
Wow, there's
they'd
some
run
advanced
off,
AI here.
I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
You know who those men were?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Yeah, I've been asking around, Victor. No problem. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the info. How'd you end up in Goodsprings, my friend?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Yeah, I get that. Never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I like Victor.
Happy trails!
And to you, Victor. I think this is the spot that I'm supposed to be looking for. Oh, I keep hitting M on my map. Yep, Goodsprings Cemetery up here on the hill. I recognize that water tower from the intro. So why don't we pop up here, see what we can see what we can find. I would like to see if that schoolhouse is visible in any direction, because I'd like to check that out before we go. One thing I do like already about this game is this feeling of isolation. That's something I really enjoyed about Fallout 3 and wandering around the wasteland. It's kind of a special feeling. Hard to explain. Is this the grave that I was buried in, I suppose? Huh. Keep out. Alright, well that's New Vegas, maybe. Is it? Can't tell. How big? This is maybe not that big of a wasteland. Let's see here. How do I use this? There we go. Whoa. Before you venture deeper into the wasteland, you may revise your character. I'm good. Oh, how funny. It thinks with this field of view tweak that I'm actually moving forward. So that's definitely New Vegas, I want to say. I'm not supposed to travel north, according to everyone. Ooh. Rad scorpions. Ugh, gross. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Alright, well I can see why I'm not supposed to go that way. Be a little bit dangerous. You take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Oh, look at all these bottles and such. Any clues? Any... Oh. Some distinctive cigarette butt, huh? Alright, what's so distinctive about it? I'll check. God, I keep hitting I for my inventory. Ammo. Misc. Distinctive cigarette butt. Well, I'll hold on to one. Anyway. Hold on to all three. Why not, right? Am I supposed to even be checking around here for evidence, or is that just going to be something that secretly comes in handy later? I could see this being the type of game that would pull something like that. Let me check my journal right quick. Let's see, weapon, no. Data, quests, Ghost Town gunfight. They went that away. Alright. Nothing in particular bringing me up here, but I have a sneaking suspicion that those cigarettes might come in handy later if we're trying to prove, who killed us and whatnot. I don't see any schoolhouse. Am I crazy? Let's pop out my... Oh, maybe that over there? That's the prison, I'd say. Some sort of big ol' thing up there. I wonder what that building is. I don't know. Anyway, it's about that time. I'm probably going to, in between this episode and the next one, find out where that schoolyard is, because I'd like to get some action underneath our belt. Also, I'm going to go talk to, what's-her-face? Salty Sandy, whose name I always forget, in the next episode, and see what we can do about these powder gangers who are threatening our town of Goodsprings. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.